Welcome back to another episode of the Looney Goons podcast. I am your host, accompanied by
The backup house, Alvaro Ortiz right here. So
Yes,
Yay! We're so excited to have Alvaro here today.
Thank you.
I'm Julian, by the way. I didn't say that, but we're so excited to have Alvaro up here with us today. We love being able to share him with y'all.
Yeah.
What the
Yes.
hell?
Share me?
No, but yeah, like Alvaro's super cool. We can't wait
Thank
for y'all
you.
to get to know him.
yes. This is exactly how we know him. Oh man, what? No, man, I'm not gonna say that.
What the hell?
What were you gonna say?
I want to say it on camera.
What?
Sorry, it's the sleep monster in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not yet.
You trying to get another monster?
I mean, it is super late. I mean, what is it?
No,
It's
let's
2
not
o'clock.
break that up.
Yeah,
I don't want to
stop,
know,
I'll
how
crush
late it is.
Anywho,
It's not too-
so we have a few topics for y'all today, which we are very excited to bring up. Which I think
Yeah.
by the time you are watching this, we're just coming back from Tokyo X event, so y'all
Mhm.
keep an eye out for our social medias. We post stuff on there, and yeah, I think within maybe next week, y'all should be getting an update with the full video of our experience
For sure.
and a debrief or something like that. For that,
I won't be there,
unfortunately.
but these guys, I know they'll get it. And Adrian's gonna be there.
I mean,
Adrian,
will be
life
there.
of the party.
Maybe if you want to, whenever you get back from your thing, you could probably talk about us. Let us know how that went for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you.
For sure.
I'm gonna be in Mexico,
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
What part of Mexico?
Jalisco for most of it,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna go to Guanajuato for
Oh, okay.
like 4 days.
Yeah. So for both sides.
Yeah.
You're from Guanajuato, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see my family. I'm excited to meet my girlfriend's family.
Oh, so you never have? Like, this is like your first trip together.
Oh
Or-
no, I said meet my family, but I mean see my family again.
Oh, okay.
But hers I'm meeting for the first time.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
I've been dating for a while, so it should be cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate I'll have fun.
Yeah.
But I really want to talk about some things that's going on that I saw recently. And dude, shout out Amy though. Shout out homegirl. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, y'all can check out my TikTok video. I did a video with her when we went to the gym together. So I never really was into Taylor Swift like that. Like again, I was one of those guys like, oh, girly music, ew, like,
Yeah.
oh, I only like listen to rap and rah shit,
Yeah, I mean, she's like the #1 artist, so like that's why I'm like always like.
She's the
I-
#1 artist in the world.
Yeah, like I think on Spotify she's
Oh,
number
okay.
2.
Yeah.
Maybe the Weeknd's
she's
still
up
number 1.
Maybe
there.
like Drake, no?
No, I think the Weeknd's #1. I don't know.
I don't know.
The fuck?
I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
the
think
charts
so.
are right now, but I know
think
she's
so.
always up
Oh
there.
yeah, she's always.
She's
up there.
like top 3, top 5.
Yeah, she's always up there. That's what I'm saying.
Always up.
But Amy put me onto this theory, and it's a very interesting theory because, like, I don't know, because it lines up with a lot of things that are coming out as of lately. So Taylor Swift, she won. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what song, the name of the song, until a little bit later. But she released a song, and people are theorizing that she may be a murderer. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
And it's weird just because there's a huge coincidence where I don't know if this is like her main house or one of her houses, but in the back, I guess I'm assuming or whatnot, there's like a big old body of water. I don't know if it's the sea or is it lake or whatnot,
Or a river.
or a river or something. I don't know. But in that, I guess, body of water, there was some like human remains,
Like a body parts.
like
Shoot.
completely scattered everywhere. So it was being found everywhere, all different areas. But like a piece of somebody like landed in her like property and stuff like that.
So it's in her property.
Yeah, and
So
like
a murder
of course,
happened.
yeah,
to
so-
her.
so some and there's 8 different bodies that they confirmed.
Shit.
Yeah, so like the pieces they've like collected, it was from 8 different people.
Oh my god! So it's not even from the same person. It's just
That's not from the
so
same
it's
person.
8 different murders, 8 different body parts.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Yeah, and this one of them happened to like land in one of her properties or something like that. And the thing is, there's a theory that one of those might be her doing, just because of the song. And hold on, it's gonna be even crazier because when I tell you the name of the song, and before I even tell you like some of the key points of the lyrics, is it gets even like wilder. Let me see if I find it.
It's kind of scary.
Body's buried in my lake.
There's a body behind my house. Drop the coordinates right now. Like that's insane.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry guys, give me 1 second.
No, you're good. You're good.
Future Josh, edit this part out.
Hey Josh, if you're editing this out, what's that green thing at the top of it?
The green thing. Oh no, that's just showing that we're capturing footage or camera.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my forehead looks so big.
Okay, Josh, uncut. So the song is called
Uncut.
the song is called "No Body, No Crime."
No
Oh
body,
my
no
God.
crime.
Yes, that's the song she made
Well,
and put out.
Dang. I mean, she's right. No body, but a body part. Oh my god.
So inside the song, I haven't listened to the full thing. I only listened to like a little snippet that I was shown. And inside that snippet, it was basically her saying like, I don't know, it was like she's a criminal mastermind, something like that. She was basically saying, I know how to cover up a crime scene thanks to like, I don't know, if a show or something like that.
Criminal Minds or something.
Yeah, something like
Mhm.
that. And she was like, thank goodness since I was 15, I had a boat license.
What the?
Which both kind of line up, and
Yeah,
and then I
because-
think at some point she was just like, "There, I know how to hide you. They're never gonna find you,"
What?
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean a boating license.
And
body of
then
water.
it was even crazier. The ex that she like, you know, erased. It's the thing is because it's kind of like a love triangle that's going on. So she got cheated on, and the other girl, I guess she was messing with her in a way because she was like the other girl knew it was her, but she just didn't have a way to prove it was her.
Dang. No, and
Yeah.
that would make sense because Taylor Swift in most of her songs she talks about like her exes or past relationships or life
But
experiences.
again, this is just a theory, nothing confirmed. As
That is
far as
true.
we know, all her exes are still alive and breathing.
Yeah, so Swifties down below, comment what do you think about them?
Yeah, I
If you
gotta let us
murder-
know. It's a crazy ass theory, man. I gotta let us know.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, I don't know, the lyrics lined up too much. I'm like, and then another thing too, I forgot what was her name, Sydney Sweeney or something like that. I think she's an artist.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina
Oh,
Carpenter.
okay. Oh,
Sydney Sweeney is like
My
the
fault.
other
Yeah,
actress.
my fault. I was thinking somebody completely different. My fault. But did y'all see the music video that was kind of going around of hers?
I saw one thing that somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I'd probably get tricked or something like that."
Yeah,
Like,
I saw that.
Is it
too.
hitchhiking going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw Isaac repost it.
yeah, that's what it was. I was like, I would not have seen
I
that
mean,
if Isaac didn't repost that.
Isaac is such a repost warrior. I love
Yeah,
him.
he is.
Like,
He won't repost us. I'm playing.
Nah.
I'm
no,
playing,
he
bro.
has,
I'm
he
playing.
has.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
But yeah, no, I mean, I would fall for the trap too. The honey trap.
Word.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not picking up a hitchhiker.
I'm not
If
picking
it's
one
Sabrina
up.
Carpenter, I'm picking.
That's
if I die, I
crazy.
die.
Is this you
You're
knowing
gonna
that
be
that's
the-
Sabrina Carpenter, or just seeing?
Oh no, just that like
girl.
it's an attractive white woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
bro.
Why-
Where are you trying to go? I'm not gonna do anything. I'll just take her to destination, be a good guy. You know.
She's gonna do something to
Yeah,
you,
she gonna
but
chop you up.
It's a better way to go than dying by some other reason.
I could find many
Maybe.
different other reasons I could rather go out.
That's fine. That's fine by me.
what if you find like a perfectly normal white woman that like is into you?
Oh, then I'm not waiting for Sabrina Carpenter. Then fuck that shit.
Well, you wouldn't have time to figure that out because
true,
you'd be
because I-
dead.
Yeah, I already be dead. You're right.
Yeah, but the music
Maybe I
video
shouldn't
is
pick up
insane,
hitchhikers.
dude. Yeah, I don't know because there's been too much of that going around. It's like
Yeah.
it's too much like what's the word it called? Where they kind of put too much hints out there. They're hinting at
Subliminals.
yeah, subliminal
subliminal
messages
messaging.
like out there.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe like someone inside that circle or something like that. They're trying to give out hints that
There's a
someone
murder. or
there's
something.
just a murder among them. They just can't say
Yeah.
who.
No, that
Maybe
is
it's
true.
like a message or something for us.
Yeah, because in like Sabrina Carpenter's album that
Mhm.
dropped like I think like last year or 2 years ago, short and sweet, like she commits so many crimes in every single one of her music videos.
Mm-hmm.
So
Really?
yeah.
Yep.
So is there like some crazy
Some sort of correlation.
crazy artist that's just committing crimes behind nobody's back?
Sounds like a Batman villain or something.
Low
Right?
key? Yeah.
Lucky.
Like Clayface. Clayface is
Oh,
like an
yeah.
actor who
Yeah, that's true.
can like shapeshift.
Into
Mhm.
everyone, yeah. Well, low key.
Yeah.
DC, write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah.
Batman 2.
Batman too.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter, the villain. Wait, and then she used to date Barry Keoghan.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And he's Joker.
He's the Joker.
He's the Joker for the
Oh.
Robert
Yeah.
Pattinson verse. Oh, that could be funny. Maybe if they were still together, that probably would.
yeah.
That'd be
He
kind of cool.
cheated, no?
Yeah, he cheated on some like TikToker with some TikToker, I think.
Yeah.
And everybody was hating on him. I mean, to be fair, I mean cheating is horrible. So
Yeah,
I do-
cheating is pretty bad.
yeah, it's like top
No.
5 worst things you can do.
Yep. Hate him too.
Yeah,
Mm.
good
He's
actor. but-
ugly though.
Yo, he is so ugly. Like people were like, "Oh my god!" Like he cheated on Sabrina Carpenter.
You know what?
Bro,
Like, oh my
Honestly, I
God.
think whenever like fame or like money or stuff like that comes into the picture, it doesn't really matter your physical appearance. People will just find you attractive just because of that.
true.
Yeah,
Especially like a clout chasing TikToker.
Oh yeah.
Can y'all call a guy handsome with like still feeling like you're masculine?
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is handsome, for example.
Yeah.
Can you?
I feel like yeah.
Name one.
I thought maybe it was like because I got a sister.
No, I mean I have two sisters, and I always say that I'm like, yeah, if I could look a certain way, I would want to look like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he's handsome. He's a handsome looking guy.
My
Like-
girlfriend doesn't think he's too handsome. I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah, she thought
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger was more handsome.
I would
Just
say
a little bit. She was like, they look pretty similar though.
Yeah, I mean, rest in peace to Heath Ledger.
Yeah, he was handsome. Though.
Yeah, he was a good looking guy. Great actor too.
What about you, Josh? You can call a guy handsome.
Yeah, I mean, like I could look at my brother or I could look at my cousin. And I'd be like, yeah, they're handsome dudes.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like a.
I can too. Like,
Yeah, I could like. I'm not like I'm gonna be like, damn, that guy looking fine as fuck.
Like,
Oh.
no, that's
like you know,
different, right?
that's completely different. I could compliment a guy. Hey, that guy looks swole. That guy looks good.
Yeah, like
so recently, I hate to admit it,
What?
but recently, me and my girlfriend started watching Love Island.
No way. No, you've been fucking with me, no?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been watching with Amy, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I've been watching with Amy.
I mean, yeah, shitty like trashy reality TV like that, like it's like so underrated. Like people like to hate on it. I get
Yeah.
it. It's fun to hate on it, but it's just so good. It's so addicting.
It is, dude.
It's so
Amy?
good though. Like,
Amy, if you're watching this, I
Shout
don't know
out
if
to
to
you.
be happy or upset with you for putting me on.
yeah, right. Because now I gotta watch it. Like,
I gotta watch
I
it.
think about it all the time. Like,
Wait, what are you on?
I'm
Like,
on
what season?
season 6. Yeah, that's where we started. I haven't seen anything else.
Oh, okay.
But we started on season 6, and we're on episode like 7 or 6.
Okay. What's
Maybe
what's
8?
going on so far?
So right now they just introduced 2 new bombshells. God, I feel so weird talking about it. But they just introduced 2 new blonde shells.
Yeah.
Blonde shells. 2 new bombshells, and they're females.
Oh.
Because they introduced
Riley.
Connor and Hakeem.
Yeah.
And dude, I remember being like, damn, like Connor's hot. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, why the fuck did I just say that to my girlfriend?
But I
What?
feel like it's more like you're comfortable in your own skin that you can say that.
Yeah, I'm like,
I feel like some people are so conservative in a way that they conserve everything to themselves. Like they could think about it, but they don't say it.
because honestly, I feel like all the guys there are handsome.
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
They
I,
have to be good looking. right?
me and my girlfriend, like, we talked about it, and like, I ranked the guys, and like, I was like, damn, I feel kind of weird, like, doing that, but
I mean,
it's like, I don't really care. And there's only
Yeah.
one girl that I'm like, oh my God, I do not like her.
who's that?
It's Hannah. Her name's Hannah, I think. It's Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah.
But she's like the one that with all the makeup. And
Makeup?
she was like
Oh,
making out with the
yes.
dude. Have you seen season 6 or
No,
no?
I haven't. I haven't seen season 6. I've just been watching like other sorts of media, like trashy media. But I haven't like I mean that's how they call
Okay.
it, trashy reality, right?
Yeah.
But I haven't caught up to like I think I'm like still in season 4 of Love Island because I watch every single season.
Mm.
But it's 'cause I've been catching up on Love Island UK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Is that
Love
one
Island.
good?
Oh, I think it's better.
See, like me and my girlfriend, we've been kind of getting distracted by the accents
Yeah.
of the narrator, not
yeah, the
narrator,
narrator.
host. Like,
Yeah,
that-
Yeah, no, that is the narrator.
he's like a narrator.
Yeah,
yeah.
but narrator.
It's
host,
because he did the one for the UK, but now I think from what I was told at least, he's only doing for the American one now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's because like for me, I grew up watching a lot of British media because
Oh, okay.
because I like
Stalker.
yeah, because of soccer. I love soccer, and there was no like soccer YouTubers in the United States, so every single one of them were British. So I would have to watch like the Sidemen or F2, which are like freestylers, right?
Mhm.
They're all British, all British.
Oh, I never really thought about that. Like,
The sport active
Yeah.
or aspect
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. And then sometimes when I like talk about like football, like soccer,
Mhm.
I break into a British accent.
Word?
really?
Yeah, and then since
Is
I-
it like a natural like it comes out at
yeah,
randomly?
like it just comes
Weird.
out randomly, like because I have really nobody to talk about football or soccer
Mhm.
because like nobody really follows it like as much as other sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I talk to it with my sisters. I just blab information out, and I always say it in a British accent.
Word.
I don't know why.
It's just like when you're just in a flow state type of thing, it just comes out of you.
Mhm.
Word.
And then like there's so many words that like are like British words, and I just spew them out.
Are
Really?
they words or just slang?
It's just like slang, like
Oh,
like
Like British slang.
yeah, I'm like
Bruv.
bruv, like in it,
In
you
it.
know. It's just like that in it, you know. Like
imagine they try to say in and out, in and out.
no, it's just in it.
No,
No, it's just like that's
Sorry.
not.
no,
didn't mean to
no.
laugh
I'm
at it.
trying. I'm trying to like put it all together.
No,
Like
in it.
in it, it's like sure,
In it
like
and
in
out.
it,
huh?
like
In
like
it.
in it is like sure, like for example, like ain't that girl kind of fine in it?
Oh, that's
It's like,
weird.
isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Isn't it weird?
Ain't it weird? Like that blonde over there, like, bro, she just a role man, innit?
She's a brom. She's a brom shit, bro.
She's a bombshell, bruv. Leave her alone, mate.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like that. Like I don't have like a good British accent or anything,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
I have a horrible one.
Me
I like
too.
my Irish one.
Yeah, that was funny.
Hello, hello.
No. It's
Yeah.
like, who took a shit?
We took a
you
shit
seen
over
that video?
there.
Dude, it always
Took a
makes me
shit,
laugh.
did a flush it.
Yeah, with the little white
Yeah.
women.
I'm going to sing Cher Lloyd by Cher Lloyd.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean,
Well, it was fucking one of yes.
Bro, your accent kills me every time.
I mean that's why I can watch Love Island UK because it's just like I grew up with so much British media, British YouTubers. Like I like watching commentary YouTube channels, right?
Yeah, I
And-
fuck with a good commentary.
Yeah, and so like I watched a lot of UK like Memulous, Will and E, James Marriott. Like those are like
I don't really watch commentary
British.
anymore.
oh really?
In high school, I did watch a lot of commentary,
Yeah.
but not recently. Recently, I've been on Star Wars YouTube, like big time
Yeah.
Star Wars YouTube.
That's true.
Sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, yeah, but like that's why I can watch like Love
Y-
Island UK. That's what I've been
UK.
watching.
I feel like I said earlier, like because I grew up with sisters, like I was never really into. They would like Jersey Shore.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, more like trashy, like
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
Dude.
But like my mom liked the cooking reality shows, like the
Oh, like Master
Hell's
Chef
Kitchen.
and like all the things with Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was the exact same way. Like, I was like, dating shows? Ew. You know? I was like,
My
I could've
mom hates dating shows so much.
Really?
Yeah, she always says, "Oh my god, they're so cringe. All they do is just like show off their bodies and that's it."
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's really like-
Yeah, and it
it's
is
like that a
kind of
lot.
like that. But
we were watching it with my girlfriend's little brother, and he was like, "Dude, what is this?"
yeah,
It
can have
gets
weird moments.
pretty freaky.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
guess like I was like, just looking at him like,
like, you shouldn't
are
be
you okay
watching
with this right now, bro?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like, what do you expect when you put like a lot of attractive people into a villa
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
saying, "Yeah, you could date whoever you want."
Yep, basically.
Yep.
It's basically the objective was this form a relationship, stick with that relationship until the end, and then you win 100,000.
Yeah, I don't really know how it works still.
Oh, so basically, you have to find a couple or like another person with, or yeah, you basically got to make a couple, and with that couple, you have to go through these like series of games, which of course they're gonna.
I get that, but how do you win?
So that's the point I was gonna get to. So
Sorry.
you go through like all these different little bombshells and all that. But at the end of the game, you're trying to play it to find one like your guess your lover or whatnot that you're gonna try to stick throughout the game, and then at the end of it, basically it's kind of like last person standing type of thing. I think my understanding of it, and then you just gotta stay strong with that one person throughout the whole challenge in a way. Because at least Amy kind of spoiled this for me, and I'm fuck, I don't.
Yeah, don't spoil it for me, bro.
Okay. Well, they have to go through a really, really difficult challenge, which really puts them to a test. And then after that test, they get to decide. Well, you've seen like to recouple or not to recouple.
Yeah, that's towards the end. Like that's like
Yeah, but they get to decide after that really, really hard challenge to recouple or not, and then from there, whoever they decide to stick with, they only take I think about an even amount of between the two. I don't remember. And then from there, they go back to the actual villa, and then the last I think bit of it kind of goes off.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, like the last bit, as in like they do like a couple more challenges just to pick out like whoever is still kind of rocky type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. And then once we're left with at least one couple that's I think solid, then that's the winner.
No, yeah, I'm trying to remember how they do it, but I just don't remember. Yeah, I've been watching too much like The Bachelor. Have you ever seen The Bachelor? Yeah, so it's like simple. It's like just a guy, and there's like a bunch of women. He could date any of them because it's just him, right? And they're all there for him. And
That's
then
wild.
and then obviously, well, some of them won't work out because like they have
Yeah.
different personalities. And by the end, like how they win is either one of them chooses money or love, right? And he has to choose who he would likes, right? And if they're there for money, then they get the money, and then the guy gets nothing.
What the hell?
Wow.
Is it one episode is like one
No,
thing,
it's
or is
a
the whole season for
season.
one person?
Season for one guy.
Damn.
It's so
Because there's also like The Bachelorette, right?
yeah, which is the opposite of The Bachelor, which
Yeah.
is just a female.
Huh.
That's crazy.
That one seems interesting too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that was on Hulu. I think. So.
Amy, if you're watching this, I'm not
watch that.
happy that you got me so addicted to it.
Dude, because it's so good.
Yeah.
Hey, also, I'm gonna say this right now. You haven't watched season 7 yet, so you don't understand what I'm saying yet. But once you do, you will, and you'll agree with me. Hey, Hudda, if you're watching this, if you ever watch this, if Jeremiah fucks up, hit your boy up.
Link in the description.
Link in the
Yeah.
description.
Yeah, hit him up.
But yeah, you don't understand yet, fam. Oh, I wish I could tell you about it. But it's insane, fam. Once you watch season 7, you understand what I'm talking about, and once you see her, she's pretty bad.
Yeah, he's a loyal man to his girlfriend. I don't think so. He's gonna be him.
You know, when we're watching Love Island, we're talking about the people, okay?
Well, of course, yeah, but I'm saying like even well, I don't know. So far, they have been pretty tested pretty well lately, and I haven't seen the last like 3 episodes that came out, and I'm still waiting to go watch them with Amy because we said we weren't gonna.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch it together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then dude, that is
It's
like
difficult.
what I spent. What was it? I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This at her place. We're just watching it, dude.
Just watching Love Island.
Just watching Love Island and going to the gym. That was it.
That was the whole day.
Just because like I think the first night we went to the gym and then I think it was on the TikTok video I posted. Like we went to Cane's and we got food and then while we were at her place we were eating Cane's. She put it on and I was watching like the last 30 minutes of like I think episode or season 7. Hooked, fam. I was hooked, bro. I was getting pissed off at the little arguments that were going on. I'm like, did I stop myself? I was like, bro, why am I getting heated?
Like, they're over exaggerating everything. Like,
Yeah.
why am I? Yeah, but it's just so addicting.
It's so addicting. I'm like, yo, why am I getting pissed off the fact that this guy is talking to this girl
yeah.
and he's talking to a thing over like, why am I getting upset about this?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but it matters to me now.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah. And then the thing is, these are pre-recorded episodes. Like this happened like a while ago. You're like getting mad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he better not do that. Who knows? He already did it, or he didn't.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
probably already did it like last week and now there's already something else going on.
Yeah, probably like last month.
Yeah. Possibly. Cause I don't think they're allowed to even after you get kicked off the island or the villa or whatever, they're not allowed to be on social media or have their phones like that until the series or the season actually ends.
What is that called? You can't talk about anything. I forgot.
NDA.
An NDA.
Yeah.
They have an NDA. Yeah.
And then once it's done, then they can and do whatever. Oh, well, you say you don't like what's her name again?
Hannah.
Hannah. Well, I'll tell you this, because I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna spoil it for you though.
Yeah,
I'm just
don't
gonna
tell me.
I'm just gonna say this. At the end of the show, she actually got arrested because she got too cocky and I guess she thought she was the shit and she put so to the cop
This is like after the show ended.
after the show, like
Okay.
after
okay.
everything was done and said. I guess
Amy told you that?
yeah, Amy told me this. I haven't looked this up myself, but she told me like like after the show and everything, she actually got
Arrested?
I guess she was drunk or something like that, and I
Mhm.
guess she was getting into an altercation with the cops, and then the cops. Well, I guess she hit one of the cops, and the whole time she was like, "Oh, I'm beautiful. I look better than y'all. Y'all ugly. Well, I'm not gonna say the actual word, but y'all ugly, fools." And like, just going off on them, and then like, yeah,
That's insane.
Damn.
Okay, so-
Love Island do something to you, I guess.
Mhm. So I wanted to ask y'all a few things about, well, not a few things. I wanted to ask y'all questions about movies.
Ooh, okay.
So I guess it's gonna be just off the top of your head. I didn't ask y'all to make lists.
That's
So what's your favorite movie, like off the top of your head?
Ooh, I have mine straight away. Easy.
What's your favorite movie?
For me, it's Howl's Moving Castle, Studio Ghibli movie, 2004. Super duper good. I mean, I can tell you who. Oh, like, for the English stuff because I watched the English, right? The main actor is voiced by Christian Bale.
Really?
Yeah, like Batman, like the OG Batman. Like we grew up with that Batman.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the one with Heath Ledger.
Yeah, with who has
I honestly don't know that show there's or movie there's talking about.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
heard of it.
Oh, okay. So like I'm gonna give you like a quick rundown. Like that film is like about like humanity, like who you truly are, like as a person. Because like every single character on the outside,
Mhm.
or like from rumors that they've heard, like that's in real life. Like when you see a person, you hear something, or
Mm.
you look at them, you already make a perception of that person,
Yeah.
like it or not.
Mm. Yeah.
And it's the same thing. Like the main character, people be like, oh my god, he steals like women from like nearby villages, right? Like he's like a witch, right? He's like a wizard. He takes them and like steals their beauty, and he like so he can stay
Young or
handsome.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then like that's a rumor that started, and it's not true at all. He does live in a moving castle. He does go city to city, but just to travel. Nothing like that, and people already have that perception of him. Or and then like our female main character, who's truly more like our main character. She has like a curse on her, and this is not like a spoiler or anything. This is like at the very beginning of the film. She has like a curse on her where she is old, right? Like she grows super old. So then she like loses kind of the way that she is because she's like super duper old. She like doesn't see herself as beautiful anymore. And like it's just such a beautiful film in that way where like it expresses who you truly are even though you may not look like that on the outside. Even like with the villains, like they might look a certain way, or even on the outside they might act a certain way, like either evil, quote unquote evil,
Yeah.
but even deep down, like I mean everybody still has emotions, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and still have like a personality and a breaking point where they are misunderstood, or they just break.
So it's more of a like a character development type of
For
movie.
sure. Yeah. Like there's still a little bit of a plot, but it's definitely a character analysis per
Yeah.
type of movie.
I kind of like those movies a lot.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me a lot of like Neon Genesis.
On Genesis, like the
Yeah.
anime.
Yes, dude. It
I've
reminds me
never
so much
seen
of
it.
that. Dude, you gotta watch it because it's very similar to that, but instead it shows more of the dark side of the mind, where like sometimes you can feel lonely, sometimes you can feel like you're not enough, type of thing.
Yeah, and that's funny because like for House Moving Castle is like the opposite. It's like light because like every single character is like the opposite. You know, they see them as evil or a certain way,
Yeah.
but deep down inside they're beautiful or
Yep.
like light.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like complete opposites. Because on this one, it's like, oh, this character is broken and doing X, Y, and Z, but he's doing it because of X, Y, and Z thing that happened to him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good
That
question.
seems really like something that I would be into.
Mhm.
Yeah, you should watch it. I think you and your girlfriend would like that movie.
Oh.
It's like really good.
It's animated, you said?
Yeah, I mean it's like super child friendly too. You could watch it with the kids. It's PG.
Mm.
Well, it's probably PG-13 because there's like
Question:
depictions.
does this guy? So he said he's a wizard. Does he turn into like a bird or something like that at any point?
Yeah, 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 kind of. How did you know that? What?
Okay, then I have seen it.
God. Oh yeah.
And then there's like a scene where she's like in a like big old field of flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, I have seen it.
Yeah,
then.
that's like
Okay.
towards the end.
Yeah,
It's
okay, I
good?
have seen it. I have seen it.
It's good?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, it sounds familiar, but like, yeah, okay, yeah, I have seen it.
Yeah.
It's pretty
But yeah,
good.
like you see what I mean then, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it is a
every- yeah,
really
it's
really
so
beautiful
good.
story.
It's a beautiful story, yeah.
What would you say your favorite movie is, Josh?
Oh man, my favorite movie. Kind of hard because I do like watching movies, but it's kind of hard to say that's my favorite movie. But
Yeah, I agree. It's really hard for me too. I don't really. The one that I chose is just like off the top of my head, like one of
Mhm.
my favorites right now.
Nah, that makes sense.
I think I'm only gonna say this because I said it on the last episode. Real Steel.
Real still?
Yeah, I'll still say that one just because again, it has that kind of aspect of like character development on top of that boxing, which was a big huge thing for me.
Sure.
And again, I just love like the whole atmosphere of the that kind of boxing realm type of thing.
No, yeah, I do agree. I feel like Real Steel is one of those movies that is just like in a way kind of unique. Like it's like a movie of its time.
Yeah,
You know, like
Yeah.
it was perfect. It was made at the perfect time. I feel like if it's made nowadays, it wouldn't be as big as a movie as it was back then.
yeah,
Like I remember that movie being part of my childhood. You know,
yeah.
Yeah. It
Hugh
was really
Jackman's in
good.
it, you know.
I remember it being really good.
It's an amazing movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, what kind of like I see clips of it here and there. I'm like, man, let me hop back in this boxing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah, and as a kid, it's even more hype.
Oh yeah.
Way
Oh,
more
It
yeah.
hype.
has all the like neon colors and everything to it too, and then
It
like
still has its dark
it
moments.
it does have its dark
Like
moment.
you see robots getting destroyed, and you're like, oh my god, no.
Yeah,
I need to rewatch it. It's been so long since I've seen that one.
It's so good, and then you can see like how everything kind of just comes together towards the end, even like during the fight. Even though they, I guess, technically lost, but they still won because again, nobody was able to do 12 rounds and knock out Zeus.
That is true. No, yeah, and I remember being in 5th grade when I watched the movie for the first time. I was like, dude, I wish Real Steel was so real. Like, I wish it was real.
Dude, I used to say the same thing.
Yeah, like I wish I had a fighting robot and like had like Hugh Jackman as my mentor or something. I was like, dang, I wish this was real.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, the
Maybe-
way things are looking,
Maybe in the
yeah,
future.
give it another 20 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could really happen.
Or-
Honestly.
Maybe it could happen to our kids.
Oh,
Low key. What if like with like it's kind of crazy, but with Neuralink and stuff like that, once that comes more enhanced, and then you know how there's also what's the robot called, Optimus or something like that?
Like the Transformers one?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
no, the AI Optimus,
no, no,
or
no.
not AI, but
It's
it's like a Neuralink robot that can do
Oh,
whatever you
yeah,
think.
yeah. So
do
there's
whatever
like
you tell it.
so there's a robot. I think I forgot his name. The person that was made Neuralink. Fuck. Elon Musk.
Elon
So
Musk.
he made a robot. I think he called it Optimus, if I remember correctly. And basically, that as of right now, the robot's just a butler type of thing. Yeah. So like, you can kind of ask it like, "Hey, can you pour me a glass of water?" It'll be able to pour you a glass of water. Oh, have a conversation with me. Or have a conversation with you. Stuff like that. So basic, functions.
Yeah, just put like a microchip where it could box.
Yeah. And then that's what I'm saying. And on top of that, with Neuralink, bro, you imagine how like revolutionary that's gonna be for all sports, bro.
That is true.
Yeah.
They could have like a separate division with robots.
Yes, dude. Like,
That would be insane.
That'd be really
oh,
cool.
man, it's gonna be insane. Just
like
like
football with robots.
Oh my god.
Well,
that, and just
American.
like just imagine how it would be. Like, you know how people enjoy airsoft and like stuff like that.
True.
Imagine how it would, because they now what? Because
Real bullets.
yeah, exactly.
Live rounds. Just
They're just giving them live rounds. Because I mean, again, they're just robots unless they do like futuristic lasers or something.
yeah,
like
but
that.
I mean, think about it.
Oh.
What?
Like,
Well,
I'm like
no, like-
imagining it right now. I'm like, wow, that would be awesome.
At that point, it's just Star Wars. They're just clankers.
But the
Oh,
thing is, what's gonna
don't
be
pick up
even
Star Wars in front of John.
I'm gonna crash out.
He's gonna destroy Commander, like Captain Braggs and Commander Cody.
You know what? Fuck Star Wars. This is not a Star Wars podcast.
But dude, but I don't know, because if you think about it, it's gonna take a lot away from humanity itself.
That is true. And then,
'Cause-
like, what if these like robots become sentient? Like they start getting feelings.
Well, not even that, because again, it's still controlled by the mind. What
That is
if
true, that is
like
true.
instead of being in the physical being, you just completely go robot?
That is true. Yeah.
Like,
What if you start hating like your
Robot.
physical body, and then you just, oh, I could just be a robot. World
'Cause,
life would be so different.
what was it called? It was the movie that we seen recently, or that we talked about recently. It was like the electric shock or something like that.
Oh, electric state.
Electric
Yeah.
state, that's what it was called. You know how like they had the little headset too, where like it uses
Oh,
both
yeah.
sides of the brain, one brain to go work and one part of your brain to go do pleasure.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do remember that.
It
I
could-
didn't really like the movie though.
I love the movie, honestly,
I really didn't.
but
it was
it,
alright.
it could be the exact same thing with Neuralink.
I guess so. And like with how the economy is going, like people would be like, I could work with one side of my mind. I'll have pleasure in the other. Like that's low key believable if we ever get to that type of technology
Yeah,
anytime
Yeah.
soon.
which, dude, if you think about it, that's sad though.
Yeah.
Because are you really living at that point? though?
No. At that point, you're just surviving.
I mean, like obviously they're not, because literally like they just spend their time in the chair, like
Yeah.
looking in their, what is it called, like VR headset.
Yeah,
Mhm.
or that, or I mean, if we had Neuralink, you just be like laying down and you just connect to it. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. You could be anywhere in the world,
Mhm.
and just like be in your couch. Like that's like, I don't know. That's not living. That's just surviving. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know. That's kind of scary future if you
Yeah,
think
nah,
about it
I
that way.
wouldn't like it.
Oh, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Instead of the Olympics, we have like robotic Olympics
Oh
too.
my god.
Yo,
That- yeah.
nah, that ruined everything for
Yeah.
me.
No. Get
Okay,
robots out
okay,
of
no,
here.
no,
Let-
no.
Let's keep
take
things
that
with
take back
just
real steel. I don't want that real steel no more.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just do real steel. That's it. That's it. Just real steel.
It's real still.
keep it controllers or shadow boxing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just nothing too crazy.
Or the Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, they Call of
Yeah.
Duty fighting. Yeah, that would be kind of cool with the
Yeah.
robots. See, that's the only thing I would consider like it okay with VR being connected.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I don't know, because obviously I don't want to go down that route, because again it could get even crazier from there.
It's kind of insane.
Yeah.
But
But what about you, Juju?
yeah, what about you?
Sorry, I kind of went rant.
Well, it's all right.
That's true.
For me, it's gotta be Goodfellas. At least like off the top of my head right now, Goodfellas is kind of kind of at the top for me.
Is that like a mafia movie or something?
It's like a
Yeah.
Italian mob movie.
Oh, okay.
It's just like this kid. He grows up and he's poor as a kid, but then across the street from him, he sees there's this like mob, these gangsters that are
Making
just
it money or
having
something.
fun and
Oh,
making
shit.
money and having fun, and he wants to be a part of that life. So he disobeys his dad, and he gets a job working for them as just what do they call he just like
Like
moves
a mob
cars
driver?
around
Oh, okay. As a
Oh,
chauffeur,
as a
chauffeur.
chauffeur. No, not chauffeur. Like
like a valet guy.
valet. Like he just
Oh.
does valet for them. He moves their
Mhm.
cars, but he gets all this money. He's like buying suits as a kid. He makes more money than his dad as a kid.
Oh my god.
So
Oh, I think I seen a clip of this. Was he like the cops try to question him, asking him to like snitch out who's the shooter
Yeah.
or something like that? Okay, I seen clips of it. That's it.
shooter.
Cause I don't know if he shot somebody. Like I guess one of the mafia
No,
members
I think
shot
you're
somebody.
thinking of what's it called? A Bronx Tale,
Oh,
which is another
Oh
gangster
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
'Cause
You're
that,
thinking of a Bronx. I've seen
yeah,
that clip too.
okay.
yeah, me
I haven't
too.
seen a Bronx Tale.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of overrated in the sense like I feel like there's just better mobster movies. Like I think The Godfather's better. Scarface.
Mhm.
You haven't seen
You know,
Goodfellas though, right?
no, I have never seen Goodfellas. I want. It's like near the top of my watch list, so I do want to watch it.
So I guess that
Gotcha.
leads me to my next question. What's at the top of your watch list?
Top of my watch list. Oh, for me, for me, it's like a really artsy film. It's like I think it's a French film. It's called A Portrait of a Lady on Fire. So it's like, it's basically what the title says. So there's a woman who's an artist who's
Okay.
making a portrait of a
Yeah.
lady on fire, right? It's just more like a slow burn love story, I think,
Oh.
to women. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard it's super duper good. I heard a lot of people love it,
Mhm.
and I've heard a lot of like comparisons of like different types of love. So I'm like,
Is this like a classic movie or something? Or
no, this was made like I think 2019.
word?
Yeah. And I always heard it's super good, and I love romance like films. I think it's like my favorite genre of movies, so it's definitely on top of my watch list for sure.
Perfect for June.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Did you?
Right now at the top of my watch list, so at the very, very top, I have All Quiet on the Western Front from the 1979, I believe it is.
Shout out Isaac.
Shout out
Yeah.
Isaac. That's at the very top. Right now, I am watching one that was on my watch list, called Isle of Dogs. It's
Anderson.
a Wes Anderson film. It's really a lot like The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, okay.
Like the animation.
Oh, it's the exact same.
The animation is really the same. It
Yeah,
really
like
is
stop
the
motion.
exact same.
Okay.
It's beautiful so far. Like the animation is beautiful. The story's really, really, really like cute. It's like I don't know how to say it.
Yeah,
It's really like it's about dogs.
I mean, who
It's
doesn't
kind of
love
like
dogs?
the world is turning against dogs,
Mhm.
and this is basically I think it's like the redemption story of them
Mhm.
because I think what it's leading to is that the dogs are being like falsely accused.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's like you gotta watch it in the beginning. It gives you the
Yeah.
whole explanation of why they're
Uh,
And-
like at war with like some cat people.
what?
Some
Yeah.
cat fans.
Yeah.
That sounds
I mean, but
insane.
like that's low key any Wes Anderson movie. Like, well, I mean, we know that Fantastic Mr. Fox is from a book, right?
Yeah.
Like from Robert Dahl. But like most of his movies are so weird and quirky.
Mm.
So I Love Dogs being like weird and quirky would make sense.
It's super.
It suits, I guess, his
Yeah, his
genre of
style.
books. Yeah.
What
style
about you,
movie.
Josh?
Again, shout out Amy again. But this Thursday, I'm gonna go watch How to Train Your Dragon. So I'm really
Live
excited.
action
The
or-
live action one. I
Mm.
can't wait to go watch it. That's the one I'm been really wanting to watch.
So I'm kind of conflicted with those live action remakes.
Wait, talking about like Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, like Lilo and
What?
Stitch, the Lion
Lion
King movie,
Mufasa.
The Little Mermaid, because there's two sides of the sword. It's a double-bladed sword, or what is
Yeah,
it called? It's a
double-edged.
double-edged sword. Because if they change too much, they've changed too much, and the film is too different.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody will like it. because
Nobody
it's
will like it.
just a different story.
If they keep it too much the same, they're just that's like not art. That's like
Copy and paste.
that's
basically.
copy and paste.
Yeah, just copy and paste and just like put people in it, like
So
in real life.
I mean, they could just do that with AI now.
I think they should just stop. They should just stop these live action remakes.
Word.
I do agree with Julian. I feel like it's just a cash grab, you know? It's to bring new audiences to those movies. Like, okay, so we grew up with like How to Train Your Dragon, right?
Mhm.
The animated version.
Yep.
Nowadays, these kids obviously can't watch that one in theaters, right?
Yeah.
So their bridge to watch that would be watching the live action version.
Yeah.
And they know that because they know that there will be new fans watching, and there'll be the
Old
the OG like
OGs.
us. So they know that these movies make money. It's a safe way to make money, even though they're not great movies, because we grew up with the nostalgia of the animated movies. So it's just pinging on our
Yeah,
nostalgia,
nostalgia
just
just
grabbing,
yeah.
just take money, money, money,
That's
money.
crazy. I did hear another like theory. The whole reason why the Lilo and Stitch movie was even made was to just bring more tourism to Hawaii.
Why?
Yeah.
That would make sense because, like, since like the pandemic happened, like,
Well, what not. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't know if it's for about the live action. I thought it was for like the show, but now that you say
with the pandemic
it, yeah.
or what?
No, no, no. Now you bring up the pandemic. I mean, it would make sense why they would now try to do it the live action instead too.
So they could see how beautiful Hawaii looks, or what?
Or like, cause again, like how everybody was so stuck at home. Oh, here's this pretty little thing for Hawaii. Check it out. You know.
That could make sense. I mean, it's an American film
Uh huh.
made in America.
Cause I was thinking more like further back when the original came out. Cause I don't think that Hawaii was really that big like that until until that movie went out.
No, it's been big.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Hawaii has
Country. It's like,
Well,
oh, no, not
state.
country. It's a state, but
but I don't think it was big enough for them to like. I guess. Well, I don't know who owned it before. I think Disney, like for them to actually build like a theme park like they did now. I think or
in
something like that.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
I didn't-
I think they have a theme park or something like
I don't
that.
think so. I think it's only California.
don't think
Florida.
so. And I don't think Disney owns Hawaii.
No, I mean, it's the United States. I mean, it's a state. You can never really own it.
I don't know. I heard something like that along the lines, but I don't know.
No, I mean, it's just a big tourism place,
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I think it always has been ever since
after
after the
Pearl
war.
Harbor,
Yeah, I think
but I mean, it is it's a tourism place with a lot of military, so stuff like that.
Oh, funny
Pearl
thing,
Harbor.
funny thing that you bring that up. I heard something about like in the movie, there's like a low key promotion to join the military.
What?
Yeah, Lilo. I think she says somewhere inside the movie, she's like, "Oh, you're so smart, you're so strong. You should join the Marines." And then and then like there's like a random pause right there, and I think like I guess an aunt or something like that speaks up. She's like, "Oh no, she means marine biologist."
Oh my god.
But it's like, because even though there's like so many military bases on Hawaii, and I could see why there would be such a big thing for marine biologists, but it's like a double entendre.
I can look and see that. Yeah.
yeah, it could be something like that, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
That could be just looking too far into it too.
I mean,
so
there's a lot of
don't know.
marine life.
I think
in-
I would have to see the scene itself. Like,
Yeah, true.
Again, I only heard
see if
about. I
it's,
haven't
like,
even seen the
product-
actual movie myself, so I can't even really speak about it.
I gotta see if it's product placement or not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
'Cause have you seen those like compilations of shitty product placement?
Yeah, I mean, have you like when I remember when I first watched Stranger Things? Every single time I saw Coca-Cola, a Coca-Cola
Oh,
can,
yeah?
every single time they would like put it
Have
right
you seen
here.
Smile 2?
Yeah, with the Voss
The
water.
Boss water, dude.
Yeah, have you seen Smile too?
You
It's,
saw
Yeah, I saw it too, but I don't know what water you're talking about.
it's like the big ass glass bottles.
Yeah.
Of
Oh, the
water.
one that she just always open is
Yeah,
like
she
chug?
always chug, yeah.
Oh my god, I just drink so much water.
Yeah.
Bitch.
You're about to die by a monster that's going to come at it
I
from
almost got
beside you.
killed by her goddamn Boss water.
Yeah, like she would always make sure to hold it in a certain way where
Yeah.
Oh, you see the logo, right? Yeah, 'cause I was like, I'm
drink
trying
it.
to think. Like, I remember there's a few clips where, like, whenever she puts it down, you can see perfectly the logo and stuff like that. Yeah.
I used to watch Riverdale, and I didn't make it to this part, but I saw a clip on TikTok of one. Have you seen Riverdale?
My sister has. I only saw season 1.
Season 1's so good.
Yeah, afterwards I heard it fell off and I stopped watching.
Yeah, but there's this one scene like where he's way older, like Archie. He's at a
Mhm.
bar and he's like, "Let me pay with my Chime credit card," and he like it like pans straight to the fucking credit card. And I remember and I was actually watching like, and I remember it was like the Samsung Galaxy A4 or something, like Samsung Galaxy 7, and he was like, "Let me just take a picture with my Samsung," and then he like it showed the phone and like scrolled down to the Samsung logo, and then he showed him clicking the camera app, and then he like clicked the button, and it was like, wow, so clear. Like, what the hell? Like, they had
Yeah.
the worst product placement in that show.
Dude, yeah, talking about that, have you ever seen the Barbie movie?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
the Chevy.
The Chevy, like the
The
Chevy
chase
Pursuit.
scene?
Yeah, the chase scene literally feels like an ad.
It is an ad. It wasn't it like
Yeah, I think they did make it into an
they
ad.
made it into an
Yeah.
ad. They like just pulled it straight from the movie.
Word.
It because it shows all the Chevy logo perfectly into its like
Uh,
essence, and I was like, dude, this is like just an ad. But I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
I
I see
don't
what you
like
mean.
it, but it
I mean,
happens.
a bunch of classic movies kind of gave off that vibe too, though.
Yeah, but I feel like now it's really on your face. It's always on
True.
your face.
True. Okay, I can see that. Hmm.
Like I feel like, yeah, maybe back then so they could like get money because back then their budgets were smaller, but
Yeah.
money was still less.
I mean, I could see that then, because now that y'all bring it up, I'm like, well, it reminds me of a bunch of different movies, like Home Alone movies, where like,
Mhm.
oh, I need a shave, and they show
Yeah.
like the shaving cream, or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
or like, oh, we gotta go, and like it's like the new car or whatever at the time or something.
Yeah, and they always go on a rant about it, how good it is, and it's like,
Yeah,
I don't care.
or what was it? I think it was. I think I forgot what it was. It was like a Thanksgiving movie where they're like shitting on different cars. They were shitting on the car that he had at the time. I
don't
forgot what.
remember.
Yeah, I
what you're
don't
talking
remember.
about.
I don't know if it's Daddy's Home or something like that. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It is, because it's the one where like there's a father and there's like a stepfather, and the stepfather is like dating the wife at the time or whatnot.
Oh, it's that Will Ferrell,
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg
Like
movie.
literally, like what? This the scene with the motorcycle where like it's the
Yeah.
Harley Davidson. It goes all around, goes
That is
through the
true.
roof and stuff, and this lands is perfectly fine, posted just perfectly. You know, this right. It's like,
That is true. Harley Davidson. How much did you pay for that?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And for us
And then
not to get a scratch from that.
He drives like a Ford Flex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it collapses
Uh-huh.
on itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Ford was happy about that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Probably not.
Anti-product placement.
Question for you though. What's a like really sad movie that you've watched before? Or like what's one like your top one?
My saddest film? Well, my saddest film is like my second favorite movie, funny enough.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, I have like two, but
Mhm.
I'll mention that one.
Okay.
Because like another one
I
that's
think
like,
I might have the same one.
which is, I mean, for me, it's like Aftersun and La La Land.
La La Land.
Yeah, have you ever seen La La Land?
I don't think I have.
You should see
Beautiful.
it. It's a beautiful. It looks beautiful. It is beautiful. It's acted.
Can you describe it a little bit for me?
Oh, La La Land.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a romance story. It's a musical, right?
Okay.
There's musical.
There's musical aspects.
Mm-hmm.
I would not get like thrown. Like I wouldn't say that to somebody who's not a fan of musicals.
Yeah, don't let it deter you. Like,
Yeah,
don't let it put you
exactly.
away. Like,
Okay.
there is musical scenes.
They're
right?
short.
Yeah, they're short and they're done nicely. They're
Yeah.
not
Okay.
over like the top. There's maybe like one or two that are over the top, but I like them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they're like classic Disney movies, like okay, I can mess
It's
with
kind of
that.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It,
Then I
it,
can
it
mess with
feels like that old like 1950s Hollywood aspect.
Mhm.
that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like about pursuing your dreams or pursuing love. You know,
Mm.
what do you weigh more, love or your own dreams, like personal gain or personal love?
Mm.
So, I mean, and it's super
A
great.
very good way to put it.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I love La La Land, but not my saddest movie. My saddest film is After Sun. Have you ever seen it?
No, what's it about?
So it's like a story. It's kind of like coming of age, but like it's also like a day-to-day movie. So like we follow a father and a daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super young father and like kind of like a 10, 12-year-old girl.
Okay.
So they're like on a vacation in Turkey, and he recently divorced his wife, so the kid's mother.
Yeah.
And like at the beginning, he's kind of seemed kind of happy talking to his daughter, and like as the movie goes on, he starts to get like you sense something's like wrong with him, right?
Some started changing him or
Yeah,
something.
he's more distant. He still like talks to his like daughter and stuff, still plays with her and stuff, but it feels more distant. Like he's separating himself from his own daughter,
Oh, okay.
right?
Mm.
And the whole point of the movie is, yeah, but like we see it in like in a camera lens, right?
Mhm.
So like sometimes we see clips of like them recording and stuff, but like it's because in the movie she is rewatching like these type of scenes, right?
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm guessing at the end of the movie, it's just like her. It's like her actual POV of
Mhm.
like her watching the.
Yeah, we see her later on, like she's in bed, she gets out of bed and she's just like depressed. So then we're like, oh
Hmm.
wait, who is that? And it's like
The daughter.
yeah,
I
it's
think
the
I have a
daughter.
theory of what happened.
Yeah. And
I
then
gotta spoil it, but I think I
yeah,
have a theory now.
I don't want to spoil what like how the movie ends. I mean,
I've never seen it, but I have a theory now.
yeah. And then
What?
it has like really good musical scenes as well. Like there's one scene where like we see the dad, like it's spread around the movie.
Uh-huh.
Like Like if you collage it together, it films something beautiful. But it's just like different clips every single time, and it's using the song "Under Pressure" by David Bowie and Queen.
Queen.
Yeah,
Mm.
Love
super
it.
super good. Like,
Hmm.
but like
I might have to give it a watch. That sounds pretty good.
yeah, and they frame the song in different parts. Like they take parts of the song
Yeah.
and
Oh, kind of like
like
remixes
yeah,
and like, oh,
remix it in a
okay.
different way. So using the same lyrics, they don't use different lyrics. They just remix it in a certain way. They take um they sometimes even take like the guitars and they just make it a cappella, just the
Oh,
pure
okay.
voice.
Yeah.
And they're like in a club and it's just super depressing. And it's so good though. I
Mm.
love After Sun. It's like so underrated.
Man, I'm not
It's
gonna
so
lie to
good.
you. You have a lot of XP in freaking like movies, bro.
I mean I love
Yeah,
like
so
movies.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think on Letterboxd I think I've logged like which is like a movie app, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like 900 movies.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I've seen 900, but
Yeah.
logging I haven't.
Yeah, I've logged 934 movies. I've seen 78
dude.
movies this year.
Wow.
Yeah. Not counting shows. I
For
have
me, my saddest movie,
Yeah.
I was thinking La La Land for sure,
Mhm.
but there's this movie called Marriage Story. It's a Netflix original movie, so it's on Netflix right now.
Okay.
It'll always be on Netflix.
And I think it's funny because it's called Marriage Story,
Uh-huh.
but it should really be called Divorce Story because it's the story of a divorce. It's a story of how a lack of communication, a lack of interest in one another, it killed a marriage. And I just think it's really beautiful. There's a scene. It's not a musical, I wouldn't say, but there's a scene where each of them are singing. There's like one, and Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver, the two lead roles.
Yeah.
Adam Driver you might know from he's Kylo Ren.
Okay. I was gonna say I think
He's
it's
Kylo Ren.
yeah.
And Scarlett
But-
Johansson is Black Widow.
Oh, word.
Yeah, yeah. So
She's so hot.
She is really beautiful.
Sorry, I gotta say it.
so there's this really like touching scene and I liked it like a lot. It's of Adam Driver's character and he's singing in some sort of restaurant or like coffee shop with the rest of his crew because what they did together, they worked together. She was the main actor in like his play and he was a director.
Yeah, director. Yeah,
Director
director and producer. He did both.
on Broadway.
Word.
So they
wow.
were really locked into work, but they hated each other, like for the most part.
Okay.
It's so
Yeah.
weird. Like their relationship was really like I don't know. Like I couldn't have been in it, but
Is they had like a huge like love hate relationship type of thing, or
I'd say like symbiotic almost.
Yeah, like they were too attached to each other.
They were like
they needed
they were
each
there,
other.
but they weren't there.
Yeah.
And they have a son. But that's what I was saying. There's this scene where Adam Driver's singing,
Mhm.
and he just shows so much emotion. And the song that he's singing, it's like the exact situation that he's going through, and it's from a play that I can't think of right now. And
Yeah.
it's called Being Alive, and I love that part of the movie. It's super nice. It's super sad, and it's a slow burner. Oh my god, I just spat all over the place. It's a slow burn, but what was the word that I used for it? Really bittersweet.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's
bittersweet.
bittersweet. Yeah,
The
because
ending is bittersweet too.
yeah, it's not like your cliche like super sad ending or super happy. It's just it's a true ending, like something that would actually happen in real life.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a realistic ending. Really good. I've also seen
What
it.
about you,
It's that
Josh?
sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. As of recently, because I don't know, dude. It's weird because I think as of recently, I would have to say either Iron Claw,
Mm.
really, just because like I put myself in the aspect of like the character.
Zac Efron's character.
Yeah, Zac Efron's character, and it's just like, and especially since my brother had just went to the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why would like? Oh my god.
and the
yeah.
thing, the worst part about it is like as soon as he left, I think like a week later, I ended up watching Iron Claw.
It's like worst timing ever. And
Yeah.
you know how it ended already. But
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause you already watched it.
I was like, "Fuck, it's on. I'm watching." And then literally like what 2 weeks later, I ended up watching American Sniper.
Oh my. So you just want double trauma of your brother leaving? Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I was like,
Totally
"Fuck."
fine.
So it was literally what's crazy is that American Sniper, like again, Chris Kyle, the Navy SEAL, he's a sniper, and then he also has a brother that goes into the Marine Corps, which
Just like
they
your brother.
both get deployed in
Oh
Afghanistan.
my god.
It's like what? Yeah, like I don't know. It's okay. It's kind of sad to say, but honestly, my brother leaving, like him, like just not being here around for the time being, I guess you could say. But like, it made me more sad than the fact of me actually being single.
Dang.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I don't know, dude. It's just so weird because like it's weird not having him here. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. You miss him bothering you and
Yeah,
stuff.
type of thing. And then it's like seeing that, and then watching the Iron Claw or watching the I guess American Sniper. Because although in American Sniper they don't show that aspect that much, you could see like kind of in the beginning, and then like somewhere towards the middle, where they do meet each other, interact with each other again, before Chris Kyle deploys and before or the brother comes back from deployment.
Yeah.
Like you can see their interaction and like, oh, whoa, hey, something's wrong with you. You don't want to talk to me. What's going on? Type of thing. And like you see the concern for one another.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you put yourself through the torture once your brother
I
leaves you
tried
watch like
to.
two of the most sad movies about brothers?
I honestly didn't even try to like that. I think what was it? I think for Iron Claw, I think I watched it. I think on the TV with my sister or something like that. I forgot where I was. It was just on the TV.
Gotcha.
And then for I think American Sniper, it was on Netflix for a little while. And it was one of those late nights. I was just trying to find a movie to watch, and I was like, "Oh, American Sniper, it's a dope movie." And then I watched it. I was like, "Oh fuck, I forgot about this."
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, still kind of depressing though.
yeah. It is very depressing, but it's such a good movie though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I do.
Like I'm not. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm not a huge fan of like war movies and stuff like that. I'm like really intrigued by them. I like to watch them, but I wouldn't say they're like my favorite go-to movies type of
No,
thing.
yeah. No, I'm the same way. Like, I don't really like war movies like that. I know Isaac loves them. Like, it's
Yeah.
like his favorite genre.
I like them too.
Really?
I like them.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't say like war movies like that. I like the fictional ones, more like kind of like Star Wars and
Okay,
like stuff like that,
yeah.
or things that are more fictional instead of more realistic, kind of like All Quiet on the Western Front, American Sniper.
Is Star Wars a war movie?
I think it's more of a politics movie.
Political thriller.
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, it has a lot more
Political
Space opera.
sci-fi.
Space opera.
Yeah.
space
Yeah.
opera.
I mean, for me, I don't really like war movies. I mean, there's only like one war movie that I could think of that I really like, and that's like Deer Hunter.
Deer Hunter. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
No? It's
No.
like, it has
Oh,
like,
what's it about?
well, like to cut it shortly, so a group of friends
Yeah.
get deployed to Vietnam. This is like during the Vietnam
Word.
War.
Ooh,
Right?
that sounds cool.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dope
not,
already.
Not cool, but
Well, I like
The
I like
concept,
the
yeah.
concept of it so far.
So like, so y'all know like how this was made in 1979.
Whoa.
So this was like
right after Vietnam.
right after Vietnam War. Like they didn't wait.
That's like the peak Vietnam War movie though. Like
Yeah, yeah. When you think of Vietnam War movie, you think of Deer Hunter, I think.
Word. Okay.
no, I'm saying like that era. Like
Oh yeah, it was peak.
it was like right after the Vietnam War.
Mhm.
Like everyone was like, okay, we can make movies about this now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Full Metal Jacket. Wow, that's the only one I could think of. But Full Metal Jacket
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah, that is true.
And then I'm guessing Deer Hunter too.
Yeah, Deer Hunter, the same way. And also like a group of friends get deployed. Like we at the beginning, like it's a 3-hour movie. It's super long.
Word.
Like the first hour movie, like for the first hour, we see how they just live their day-to-day life, And then in the second hour, so it's once they're in Vietnam, right? And the craziest part is like they're in war, and I mean, if you don't know how Vietnam went, so
it
crazy
was
story,
a
right?
mess.
It was a mess, yeah. So they get captured by Viet soldiers, right? So and then they like the U.S. government, the U.S. military think they're dead. So they tell everybody that they're dead, and only one of them survives.
Wow.
Right, survives.
Yeah.
Word. Which is Robert De Niro's character, right?
Okay.
He's always in mobster movies and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
so he goes back to the United States, right? And he says, "Well, everybody's dead," because that's what he thinks. I mean, you see everybody get captured, everybody get beaten,
Mhm.
and everything, and it's just that way. And then in the final hour, they realize that one of his friends is still alive. So, but at that point, he's already too brainwashed, and he's playing Russian roulette every single time, and every single time he would win. I don't know how, right?
Wait, like so, like no, like nobody's forcing him, and he's just there doing it.
No, because that's his life now.
He like wants to die.
Yeah, because he just
Wait. So
doesn't
the
know any other
character that made it back to America,
No,
or the other one
just
that's
the one that got stuck, like his best friend.
Oh, okay.
He's there alive, but
Yeah,
I guess he's dead. Like,
yeah, he's like dead in spirit but alive in physical body.
Oh wow.
And then when Robert De Niro's character goes back,
What the fuck? They let him go back?
Well, he went back in his personal
Oh, okay.
card, right?
Okay, I was like,
And then he finds him, but he doesn't go. He doesn't like his friend doesn't want to leave because he's just too brainwashed. And then the only way that he would go with him is if they played Russian roulette. I mean, at that point, one of them was gonna die anyways. And yeah, it's a good movie, but it's super sad as well.
Yeah.
That's what's
oh, that sounds
dude.
super good though.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
wild.
super long though. I think it's like 3 hours and 5 minutes.
I
think.
did just look it up though, and that movie came out in '78, and
1 year off.
no, I'm saying Full Metal Jacket came out in '87, so
Oh, okay.
almost
Okay.
10 years after.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah. So they dropped it like right after the war ended.
yeah,
Dang. They waited no time. They're like,
yeah.
let's
Deer
drop
Hunter
this
came out right
now."
after.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. But I do like war movies like that though. They're very interesting,
Yeah, I
very
mean,
intriguing.
That's like the only war movie that I like. You know,
Have you seen Full Metal Jacket?
I haven't. Never.
Oh, that one's good.
Dude.
I would recommend that one.
Okay.
No,
So,
that's like my favorite war movie.
Yeah, I mean it's like considered
talk
like
about that, though.
it's really popular.
What?
Talk about one.
I don't want to put his name out there, but I talked to y'all in the group chat at least. I talked to you about a certain individual that I got to meet at my job who went and deployed in, I think during like Desert Storm and all that was going on. Man, I kind of want to talk about his stories, but I feel like I would be doing him a disservice to try to tell his stories on his behalf.
It's up to you.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. Maybe one day if I meet him again, I'll try to reach out to him and ask him to see if he's willing to come and be on the podcast because his stories are. Because he was inside the Marines and he went out to Desert Storm and he's seen a lot. And dude, for his age, I think he's like in his 70s now.
Mhm.
And dude, when I tell you this guy is strong, he's strong as fuck. Like he's stronger than me, bro. Like
Dang.
easily stronger than me. This guy, he walked up to me and like as we were talking, he's like, "This lets you know I could kick your ass and everybody else around you." And then
what the heck?
yeah, and I was like, huh? And, you know, cause I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I mean, you're kind of old, you know. And then
I doubt
in my head, I was like, I don't think so. I don't think you got that. And then, cause again, like I would say I'm pretty young. I'm still pretty fit.
Yeah.
And I look at my colleagues as well. One of them's on the older side, and the other ones are pretty young as well. I'm like, I don't know if he got that like that. You know what?
Yeah. Plus he's like 70 something.
Yeah, I was like, I was looking at him kind of side eyed, and he was like, "You don't believe me? Look." He puts out two fingers just like this, and he's like, "Here, put both of your hands right here on both my fingers and push down as hard as you can." And I was like, "Okay." So that's what I started doing. I was like, I mean, he asked me to do it, so that's what I did. So I put both my hands around his hand like that, and all my weight, everything I could, and I try to push down, like just try to push as
And
hard
he
as I
was
could.
like this.
He had his hand bent and just like that, and he's like,
Shit,
"Go
that's
ahead
like
and."
all forearm, then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is me pushing down as hard as I can with all my weight pushing, dude.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, push. And then I start doing it, and his arm barely budges. And he's like, yeah, that's what shooting bazookas on a day-to-day basis do to you.
Holy
Oh
fuck!
my god.
And and
Bazookas?
I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I used to shoot machine guns just for fun, like out there.
Machine
Like
guns and bazookas, everything.
I was like, wow, this guy was in the shits, you know?
Has the craziest trigger finger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, two fingers. Me, I weighed, I think at the time, around like 195, I want to say, because it was like about last month or so when I first met him. So I was still still on my bigger side. I was like 195. Like, dude, this is me with all my weight pushing down.
Dang.
On his two single fingers that he was using, dude. Yeah, like, again, I'm unbelievably strong for his age. And on top of that, his stories that he told me were very intriguing and very tragic in some ways for what he had to see. Which again, hopefully, and if I see him again, I'll definitely try to get him out here so he can come and tell his stories. Because again, I don't feel like me personally, I don't think if me telling the story would be doing any good. I feel like it'd be doing a disservice and disrespecting him in a way. Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. So y'all keep tuned if y'all see him here. Yeah, it's it was a good day. Yeah, I'd definitely like to have y'all and Isaac to here for that for sure.
To see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, because he's a very interesting individual. Yeah.
That's fun.
Sorry, I just had to put that out there because
Nah, nah,
it's
you're
such a crazy thing that popped back into my mind when we were talking about this. Yeah, like I can't. Ah, man, I want to talk about it so bad, but I can't.
Yeah, it's true.
But moving on away from that, there's some things I did want to talk about inside the gaming industry, at least that's going on. So I'm very excited because a Resident Evil trailer had dropped. I don't know if it's a trailer or an announcement. I don't really remember, but it looks like we're going back to old Raccoon City.
We're going to Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Nice. You ever
And
played Resident Evil games?
No.
no? Oh my god, dude. We gotta get you into Resident Evil before the new one comes out.
Yeah, before the hype train starts
Mm-hmm.
hitting. Wait,
Well,
are you sure you didn't get like
I'm
baited again?
hoping I didn't
No,
get baited, but
I
at the same time, Adrian did put it out there too,
Okay,
so I
okay,
know
okay.
he actually does his research.
Yeah.
I don't think he got baited. I
Nah,
think I saw that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the only person that could get baited is Josh.
Unfortunately, unfortunately.
Low key.
Yeah. Every single time he drops something, I'm like, Josh, that's not true, bro. Let it go.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh my god, guys, look, they just announced Battlefield 3. Josh, Josh, I'm sorry, gang.
Josh, this is the third time this week, Josh.
Josh,
I promise you, this one's real. Look.
I swear, at that point, Josh, we're gonna send him to like a mental asylum.
For missprinting information.
Yeah, misinformation.
Yeah. But again, I'm very excited because again, I did play all the remastered, and I didn't play their first Resident Evil game for I guess when Leon and the Raccoon City and all that. I played I think the fourth one, the original one, and I played all the other games since then,
Yeah,
including the remastered ones, they're fun.
dude, I have like a memory of playing Resident Evil games with my cousin.
Mhm.
I was probably like 6 or 7. I got traumatized.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I played the very first one I played was the fourth game, and dude, the fourth game out of all the games is the scariest, and I will stand on that.
Yeah,
And I was only like probably like 9 when I was playing this game on the PlayStation 2. I remember
yeah.
traumatized. I stopped playing the game for like 2 years, and then I played it again. I was like, oh, it's not that bad. This is
Yeah, no,
zombies.
yeah. As a kid, everything's so much scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got traumatized.
Shit, I used to be scared of the most random shit.
Like what?
Like I couldn't play. There's this game on the PS2. Like it was a like Spider-Man game, and I believe it was a movie tie-in game. If not, it was just called Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But I was scared to swing in the game. I was scared to play the game because
You were scared of falling.
if you fell, it was just you fell into a darkness. But I was scared to even play it because it was like a darkness cloud because like that's why you couldn't go to the ground. It's because they couldn't figure out how to make an open world game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean this is like early times.
Yeah, it
so
was
that
like
makes sense.
early 2000s.
So you're just bouncing rooftop to rooftop type of thing, or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're swinging from rooftop to rooftop, but I was scared to even swing. I mean, when I say early 2000s, I was born in 2003. This was an old ass game by the time I played it, but
Wow.
it was just like I was scared. I guess like I was just scared of the darkness in this game, even though I had the lights on in my house.
Fam, do you think that's what built your like fear of heights or like of tall buildings and stuff like that?
No,
You don't think so? Because
no. What did it was 9/11.
oh yeah, I forgot he did say that.
I tell you that on the podcast.
I don't know if he said it on the pod though.
I
don't
told
think so.
you,
I
though.
don't remember.
Yeah, I do
So-
remember he told me that.
Do you know like that's my fear? Like
No, I
my fear.
didn't even know you were scared of heights.
I'm not scared of heights. I'm scared of being next to like tall buildings.
Oh, and they would like fall on you.
Yeah, because when I was
Oh.
younger, I would always picture the thought of like a building falling on me like during 9/11,
Yeah,
like just being so young and finding out like holy shit that happened,
That is true.
you know, and just
dude,
the thought of being
taught us
under all
at
that.
such a young age too.
Yeah, you find out like 4 or 5, like holy shit.
Yeah, because then you're like, oh, why are we at school like doing like the whole 9/11
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tell you, and I'm like, oh, okay, pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It's
Exactly.
wild.
though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
dark time in America.
But look, hop back on a little bit on movies real quick. What's a really good romance movie that you would recommend on a first date to watch with a girl or something like that?
First good.
Or not first date, but let's say it's like y'all are kind of comfortable with each other. Y'all gonna go watch a movie, and this is like she's letting you choose a romance, or like she wants to watch a romance movie, and she's letting you choose it.
The Notebook. Have you seen The Notebook?
I've seen The Notebook.
I love The Notebook.
I think I feel like people overrate it a lot. I think it's an overrated film. I think it's a fine film, bro.
I love it.
It's fine for me.
I've seen it 3 times.
I've seen it like once or twice.
Mm.
But I mean, most of the romance movies that I like are like sad romance movies.
Well, oh yeah. But
Like
I haven't seen a lot of romance movies. I would say like
Yeah.
500 Days of Summer. I haven't seen.
I've seen
How to Lose a Man in 10 Days.
Oh yeah, that's a good
I
one.
saw 10 Things I Hate About
So
You.
good.
I like 10 Things I Hate About You.
Funny. Yeah.
Heath Ledger once again.
Yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt again.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt
He's-
again.
Yeah, he's also 500 Days of Summer. Goated.
And Batman.
Yeah, true.
Oddly enough.
Yeah.
Robin.
Robin.
Trying to think of a romance movie that I would want to watch. Cyberpunk. I'll play,
A
play.
movie that I would see on a first date, or like
Or like on our first like romantic
yeah, like
movie together.
Netflix and chill.
I mean,
Netflix and chill.
it depends. If I'm feeling her,
Love Island.
if
Blah,
I
no.
if I wasn't feeling her at all, like let's say I don't like her, right? I would watch Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Have you heard of that movie?
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, he's gonna be sending like subliminal message to her, like whenever she's like
Can't
pissed.
wait to forget you, bruh.
Yeah, exactly. That's
No,
what the
I'm
movie's
saying
about.
like if you were dating a girl and like you're upset with her, you're like, hey, let's watch this movie.
Yeah, no,
The side eye.
literally. And then like that if I'm not feeling her, I would probably do that. But
So let's talk a little bit more about you, because like again, this is your first appearance, well, second appearance here
Yeah.
with us. So let's dive a little bit more into you. Let's give the audience a little more info about you, fam.
okay,
So how does it feel being on here first? Let me start with that.
it feels great, like I mean, I've always been behind the camera, right? And like there's some conversations where like I totally disagree with anybody. Like either that be you,
As he stares at me, what the
Julian.
hell?
Julian, or like Isaac, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, like I want to state my opinion so bad,
Uh-huh.
but I'm like behind the camera, so I'm just crashing out
Yeah.
behind the camera.
Cool, because like in the first few episodes, that's what y'all did. Like you and Isaac
Yeah.
only had 2 mics at the time.
Misinformation.
Yeah.
Spreading misinformation.
And then Julian wouldn't be able to stop laughing because
Yeah.
Dude.
either you or Isaac, y'all just be like,
Uh-huh.
It was Isaac, and then we just both started doing it. We were like, because like I mean, it was true. Y'all were misinformed.
yeah.
But like now that I'm here, I do feel like more pressure. So I do understand.
What
Why
do you
y'all-
what do you mean pressure though?
Like the camera's right there. Like
Um,
like it's like the whole like oh my god, like I'm in camera. you know?
yeah.
So like
So like more like camera, like stage
camera
fright type
shy.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I feel like I have to either like make my voice deeper or look a certain way or fix my hair a certain way. I don't know, right? I
Yeah.
always feel like I have to like perform or something.
Nah, fam. Nah.
I know, but like
Just come out be you, fam. That's what I'm
that is
saying.
true.
I do get it though, because in the beginning, I'm pretty sure like for Julian, like in the beginning, it took us like a few tries to actually get comfortable with it. I feel like
Yeah.
now I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Like
Like
the only thing for me is like, bro, I gotta switch up my fits here and there. Like I always gotta throw something else on. That's the one thing
I have
wearing.
8 of these shirts.
You do.
Like this is
The-
like
the-
it's like Arthur, you know.
oh yeah,
Like
it's just
Arthur has
same
this
clothes.
fucking yellow vest on all the
Yeah.
time.
Yellow
Yeah.
sweater.
Yellow sweater, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, and it's just like I like it. Like I really like talking. Like I yap all the time. So a platform where I could yap, I'll take it.
Fam, but you just don't yap about anything though. You actually like have like really good conversations.
Yeah, thank you.
So should we tell the audience what happened with
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, so depressed.
So all right. I mean,
This is all Isaac's fault. This is all Isaac's fault for not being
Isaac's
here.
fault.
Isaac, if you're watching this, or everybody that's watching this, put Isaac, it's all your fault.
Yeah, put a hashtag. We blame you, Isaac.
hashtag FU Isaac.
Yeah, F you, Isaac. That will work.
So basically, what happened was is that, as he said, usually we have somebody behind the camera who keeps an eye on the computer that's capturing all the footage and audio.
Mhm.
And well, sometimes when the computer doesn't update or the app or whatever has to do an update that we record on, it resets everything to default settings. So we had to reconnect the audio and the camera. But usually, whoever I kind of have behind the computer kind of does that for us.
It's me.
And usually it would be Alvaro.
Mhm.
But Alvaro's here with us and Isaac is not.
Yeah.
It's not Isaac's
Nah, it's not Isaac's fault. We're just blaming him on.
It's Isaac's fault. If he was here, he would just not fun. But
we love you, Isaac.
we
We're
love
just
you, Isaac.
joking.
But yeah, we just didn't see that the audio wasn't paired like the camera was, and we just forgot to reconnect it. So
we recorded a really, really solid episode.
Yeah.
That was great. And I honestly think that was maybe my favorite episode that we've ever filmed.
yeah, like right before we found out there was no audio, we just said like, because the camera had died on us, so we had said like straight, flat out, like yes, that was like the best episode we've done.
Yeah, and it's sad that it just got lost. With
Yeah.
no audio.
I mean, if y'all want to watch it, y'all can watch it. This ain't gonna have audio.
yeah,
Y'all just had to pay $5.
yeah. Not on the Patreon.
Yeah, y'all have to pay $5 to lip read.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, imagine we get a lip reader.
Oh yeah, then we'd be chilling.
Yeah, that's true.
Not playing. But
That's sad.
yeah, so that's what happened with that. But anyways, we're gonna go back to our regular programming real quick.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell us a little bit more yourself. Like, I guess I know you say you're a little more camera shy, but how do you feel? Kind of like, I guess I don't know, because I know you said before you weren't sure about how to feel being on camera, but like now that you kind of are you like wanting to be on camera more often?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like at the beginning,
Mhm.
like when I first heard my voice, I was like shocked. I was like, oh my God, my voice is so high pitched. I never knew it was this high pitched. I thought it was like, yeah, I knew it was high pitched, but not like to this extent,
Honestly,
you know?
I felt the same way too. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like, you know what?
Me
It's my
too.
voice. It is what it is. Like, you can't really do much about it.
That's
Just
true.
just
I
rock with it, fam.
I think for the most part that's how everyone feels, except
Mhm.
for I don't know.
Probably Adrian and Isaac, they just have naturally deep voices.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like
But
they're
I
probably
feel like
thinking
at
fine.
first, because you're again, we're not so used to this hearing it. I feel like we kind of go deaf to our own voice. Like we don't
Yeah.
really capture.
No, yeah, and there's like an interesting like biological thing with that. Like your ears, like when you hear somebody else, like I hear you the exact same way like I do in the mic, or same thing with Julian here.
Yeah.
But that's because your mouth is perceiving it in a different like sound, like a
Frequency.
different
Yeah.
frequency, different sound waves. So I hear you how you actually hear. You hear me, like I sound the same to you,
Mhm.
but like I sound different in my own ears.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
it's the same thing with
Yeah.
Julian. It's the same thing with you,
Yep.
Adrian, anybody who is recording. You know.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, when I first heard my voice, I'm like, dang. So this is how I actually sound like to anybody that hears me,
Mhm.
except for myself. So I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
that's how I sound like. This is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty
Oh my
crazy
God,
whenever you
it-
first hear yourself.
I'm not gonna lie. That reminded me of like Neon Genesis for some reason. This is me. I am me. I'm here. I am right now. I'm sorry. It is reminding me of that whole
No, you're
scene.
good. No, yeah, like it's just like it's a different experience for sure.
Yeah.
Because
It's definitely.
I don't like recording myself.
Mhm.
The only time I recorded myself was like when I was in choir, right? I love singing. Like that's like one of my go-to things. Like so I would record myself sometimes and like send a recording either to my director or send it to all region or all state, right? Where I would used to like
Yeah.
used to have competitions.
Mhm.
Because of COVID?
Yeah, because of COVID, right? That was like my COVID year, right? It didn't go as well because I mean I didn't really have great camera equipment, so like it would cut sometimes because when you're singing at a certain pitch, it would cut,
Mhm.
right? So I didn't do as well during COVID, but senior year I did better. But like when I first heard my singing voice, I'm like, is this how I really sound? Like I sound so shit. I sound so horrible.
Yeah.
But it's just that's how I actually sound. I hear myself in a different way, so
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. And like I forgot that that's how it is and that's how
Mhm.
it feels like. I always thought like it's just shitty audio quality. But no, this is just actually me.
Yeah.
And that's what I asked Isaac last podcast, like after we finished recording. I'm like, do I actually sound like this? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I hate my voice. What the heck? I'm like, I sound annoying.
No, I think if anything is this again, I felt the same way first when I first started recording. I'm like, yo, I don't like how my voice kind of sounds,
Mhm.
but after a while, you just kind of get used to it. And at
Yeah.
the same time, you just kind of have more confidence in what your voice
sure.
is.
Dude,
Yeah.
I honestly hated it and I still hate it.
You
Like,
do? Really?
yeah.
That's
I feel like my voice it changes all the time.
don't feel bad because that's the same thing with me. Like I was telling Isaac, like I feel weird, like my voice, and then he was like, "Dude, don't worry about it. It's only when you're excited where you sound like higher pitch. Like you change your pitch a lot." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, but I want it to stay the same.
yeah,
The-
me
the-
too, me
I
too."
don't
Like,
know. Like for me, in my eyes, I don't find that as like something. Oh, I hate that. I feel like that's what makes me unique. You know?
But I think your voice is normal.
yeah, like your voice stays at a consistent pitch. Obviously, when you're excited, you do sound a bit louder or anything.
Yeah.
But like you stay consistent with your voice. You sound the same, right? In every single recording. I feel like I sound different every single time I talk.
Me too. Like I feel like right now I sound normal.
Which again, to me, I think that's cool though. Like, that's very interesting. That's what makes you interesting. Your
Like
voice
it. Yeah,
interesting.
I don't
Because a lot of the time it's higher. Right now I feel like I sound okay right now. But a lot of the time my voice is just fucking
to the
I'm
moon.
13 years old.
Yeah, no,
I'm all the way up here. I'm a tenor. I'm a
Yeah.
soprano.
I'm actually a tenor, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah.
Technically, maybe. I think I was supposed to be like one of the girl ones, but
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like for falsetto, like which like where you do. So it's like chest. There's chest voice and head voice. Chest voice is like where you like for singing,
Okay.
right? Because
Yeah.
I love singing, right? For chest voice is your actual voice, like not forcing anything, right? I'm a tenor, like it's still a boy part. At head voice, I'm like an alto. That's a women part. Like I could sing female songs.
Me too.
How would you check something like that though?
Oh,
You just do it in choir. That's
yeah,
kind of like
piano octaves. So different sections or different groups like bass, tenor, um, alto, soprano. You can throw in baritone and I don't remember what's the other for women, right?
Mm.
But it's just which octaves can you hit within the piano, right? And if you could hit a certain octave, well, that's what they measure you. There's so many octaves, but I could hit
But do you kind of measure that with like a sound recorder or like just kind of based off the
just
ear?
based off ear.
Oh, okay.
Like my choir director would be like, hit this note, and if I could sing that note, I'd be
Oh,
like,
then that's
okay,
what.
yeah.
Okay.
And then you keep on going till you can't hit a note, and then whatever is the like the highest note you can hit and the lowest note you can hit, you're within that range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
And then my choir director would always tell me, because I was a senior and I was the only senior that would have a tenor part. I'm telling you, there would be freshmen with deeper voices than me.
Word.
all the time.
Yeah,
For
right?
me, all the time, boy.
Yeah.
What?
No, but yeah. And then my choir director always told me, I'm so glad your balls didn't drop. I was like, what?
Oh,
Damn.
I'm like, dang. I'm like, you're
Lucky,
offending
lucky.
me.
That's fighting words.
That's
not gonna lie.
fighting words. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I was like, wow. Like,
I'm so glad you're 18 and you sound like you're 12. Like,
yeah. No. Yeah.
Fuck.
yeah, literally.
And then I was
Punch him in the throat.
yeah, it's like a
He's taking no more
like a
beef.
double like it's like a double-handed compliment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, great, you could sing a part that not a lot of people could sing, but offending me.
Your
Yeah.
balls.
Your balls, they're still high pitched. They're still high up there.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I've always liked singing tenor parts. I mean, I've always liked pop music, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a big part of me. I love music. I already said that like 500 times, but I like pop music, and most like male pop artist singers are like tenors. Like they're within my range. So I always feel like included in a certain way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, most of these male celebrities, male artists
Mhm.
are the same range as me. I shouldn't
Yep.
feel any certain way.
Yeah.
I should be happy I'm that range, not
That's what I'm
anything
saying.
lower.
I feel like the fact that y'all's voices change so much whenever y'all talk, I think that's more interesting than how my voice is really.
I mean, I feel like our voices are made for like voice acting or something because we can manipulate our voices, but it's like I don't know. I don't like that I sound one way right now, and then like 3 minutes later, I stop talking and I sound a different way.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
Literally, like,
But I think that's like I think what this like new age of like short attention span, I think that's such a good thing though, because like what so if somebody gets used to hearing you one way, but then you switch up how it, like your kind of sound is naturally though, it's gonna catch their attention again, you know?
That is true because it's something different.
Exactly, and it's especially since people again they're so used to this short attention
I
spans,
just
like.
want to be normal.
Yeah, me too. I just want to be a
But at the
normal
same
guy.
time,
I just want a normal lower voice.
Yeah, something like like I wouldn't want something super duper deep either, but I want to find my voice.
I think I would like a lower, like
Adrian and Isaac.
I feel like I don't know why. I feel like I sound crazy right now because I don't think my voice is too high right now, but I think it's because I'm really tired. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I've talked a lot today.
Dude, no,
That too.
I feel the opposite. I feel like when I'm tired, I talk higher pitch.
Really?
Word?
Yeah,
I don't know. This is the first time this has ever happened to me, Loki.
Oh.
Like I'm like, wow, like I'm talking about my voice, but my voice actually sounds
deeper.
kind of normal right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know. I feel like right now I sound feminine. There's nothing wrong with that, but again, I really don't know what my true voice is because I sound different
I
at
don't even
different
want to
times.
talk about this, dude. Like,
It's kind of depressing.
honestly, like, I don't know. It's okay. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry, again. I'm not trying to make this depressing for you.
I made that depressing. I'm sorry.
No, you're chilling. But if anything, I do want to ask you too. Sorry, give me a second. I had like a really interesting thought I wanted to ask you. But so besides being on camera and stuff, like, so again, we got like the Houston trip and everything coming up. Is there anything like that being on camera or something like that that's gonna make you like kind of nervous about or?
No, I don't think so. I feel like I'm slowly getting used to it, right? Obviously, like I don't ever share anything too personal about myself because that's just the person I was raised. Like I was raised to be like reserved or anything, right? So I don't think I'll be scared about the camera.
Okay, because again, I've planned more to do like a vlog style. That's how I'm asking. Like, do you think you'd be a little more like camera shy then, like in a scenario kind of like that?
No, I think I'll be fine. I probably won't talk a lot, but I'll be there for sure.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't mind being recorded. Like as long as it's not like straight into my face, like super like up close and personal, like vlogging, like you vlog like kind of like far away.
Sorry. Well,
yeah.
at least I don't know. 'Cause I think the stand that I got is kind of more like a handheld one, so it really depends how far you can reach your
Yeah, I
arm
mean,
out, type of thing.
yeah, that's true. But I mean, you're gonna be the one that's holding it,
Yeah,
so that's not too bad.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I'll be fine.
yeah. I feel like
But
Isaac, he's gonna be fine.
yeah, nah. He was born to be on camera. Like I think I told this to Isaac. Like if I was a YouTuber, I'd be a faceless YouTuber.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
never, ever show my face.
I don't know. I think this like who I am. I don't think I could be.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I don't know either. It would depend, I guess. Like if I was a gamer,
Mhm.
if I was a gamer, um,
So you and gay man.
if I was a gaming YouTuber, I think I'd probably be faceless too.
Really?
Kind of
No,
like C Day.
Yeah.
I don't see myself being like a faceless character. 'Cause I don't
Really?
see myself just only doing only video games.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's because like for me, I like commentary style videos where like you talk about a certain topic or something. So I feel like I could be faceless right there because I'm just talking about the topic. It's not about me.
Mm. Well, yeah, of
So
course, like
yeah,
situations like that. Yeah, of course.
yeah. So it's like I don't know. Like I feel like still seeing myself in camera. I feel like I look weird. I'm not used to seeing myself like that.
Mhm. But I think if anything, it's just kind of over time, you just kind of get like used to it and just kind of like
For sure.
is it, I think it's just like this. We paint this picture in our mind of how we look to
Mhm.
ourselves and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But once we kind of see it and like I guess in a way in the mirror or something like that, then it kind of throws us off a little
Yeah,
bit.
because you're so used to seeing yourself in the mirror, so you see that version of yourself. If you see other version, you feel weird. It's like distorted reality,
Yeah.
right? So it does feel weird, but
But I think
it's
again,
fine.
as I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with those voices. I don't think there's anything wrong with your appearance. I think if anything, yeah, I just gotta get used to it.
Yeah, that's probably it. And I mean, like at the beginning when we recorded like the podcast with Isaac,
Yeah.
like when I first heard my voice, I was so weird. I didn't even want to talk, right? But then later on,
Yeah.
I started getting
Yeah.
used to talking, so
Yeah,
I'm used to
definitely.
it now.
I think another thing that helped me too a lot is like me doing my little workout vlogs or whatever and stuff like that. I think that kind of helped a lot because again, I just go out and just record with Isaac and just talk with him throughout the videos or whatnot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's something else that you wanted to let the people know about you?
I mean, like every single one of these guys, I go to school, you know.
Yeah.
So like
Educated over here.
education. Yeah, so like I'm in like now I'm going into like the nursing field, right?
Okay.
So like I still need to take like a couple classes to
Mhm.
transfer every single credit into like nursing because I was doing kinesiology first, which is like physical therapy and stuff.
Movement science.
Yeah, movement of science. Exactly, that's what kinesiology
Word.
means. But I was like, I don't know. I feel like just being a nurse is like more broad. I won't be like stuck into just one specific thing. So I feel like nursing was like right up my alley.
Yeah. So you feel like that was more something like this kind of drawn to you type of thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's funny because I never thought about being a male nurse or a nurse, at all.
Mhm.
Like in high school, it was all about like being like a finance bro, you know?
Word. So
Yeah.
like stock market type of thing.
Yeah, like I would day trade. Like I still day trade a little bit, nothing too
Word.
crazy. Yeah. But it's just like
I remember back then. I think Isaac would always tell me he's like, "Hey, I know you want to get into like stocks. You should talk to Abdul." And I was like,
yeah,
I talked to him. I talked to him. 4 years later,
never did.
never did.
Nah, yeah. No, yeah, because Isaac would always tell me, he was like, Josh wants to get into the stock market, so if he hits you up, just help him out. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm down to
yeah,
help a brother out. Yeah, you never did.
yeah. I never did.
Yeah.
I remember I gave like a whole presentation in like I think Mr. J's class,
Oh yeah.
and I think it was like you had to promote a product or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that
And
project.
then I think I gave like statistics of like stock market and how like if you invest in this, you would gain more out of it, and the stuff like that. He like afterwards he asked me, he's like, "How'd you like come up with these numbers and this and that?" I'm like, honestly, this YouTube and this bullshitting.
No, yeah. No, yeah, I remember I did that project with Isaac and like two other guys, right?
Mhm.
And me and Isaac did the presentation. The whole class loved it. We got 105
What
for
was
like
your
extra
product?
marks.
Let me ask you that.
Yeah. So we made a hot sauce, right?
Y'all made that one.
Yeah,
Oh
we
no.
we we made it was sponsored
The
by Drake, right? This is
uh
before the whole Drake and
Oh,
Kendrick
hot
Lamar beef, right?
is this like
Drake and hot sauce thing.
Yeah, the
the Drake
Drake
hot
hot
sauce
sauce.
condom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was during
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So we were sponsored by Drake supposedly, right? And we did it. We were like, this is an abortion hot sauce.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then we were like, But like this is you know how like there was like also like trending like 18-in-1 shampoos. So we made like an 18-in-1 hot sauce. We were like,
Oh.
this fuels your car. This is basically gasoline if you wanted to like turbocharge your supercharger or something. And then we would just bullshit it. Of course, it's like
Yeah.
it's whatever. And everybody loved it. Everybody
Yeah,
was
I
laughing.
remember that
Yeah.
I had that same idea and I asked him and he was like, "No, somebody else already took it from another class." I was like, "No."
Yeah, no, yeah, we did that. I bought a Tapatio hot sauce and then I cut construction paper around it and I made like the logo and everything. We had the actual product right there.
Word.
Yeah, I dressed myself nicely, so like I looked presentable, like as a joke, and it
Yeah.
worked. It worked.
I think that day I just put up cowboy. Yeah. I forgot what
Yeah,
my product was, honestly.
yeah, but that's what me and Isaac did, and we got the best grade of
Uh,
any class, not just our
Word.
class, any class. He told us you're the only people that got extra credit. I was like, fuck yeah.
Wow. I forgot what I did,
Yeah,
honestly. Now I'm trying to
that's that good.
remember. I think it had something to do with like breath mints or something like that. I forgot.
Yeah, no.
I had a class like that too, and I did an 18-in-1, something like that too.
Two? Yeah.
Like a 9-in-1. It was like the assignment was to make
Bro, what's up with these 18-in-1s? I think I did this
I
on
don't
this
know.
other
It's just funny.
it
It's
was
just
like
fun.
to make something out of something else and sell it as what it is not. If that makes sense. Like I had a measuring spoon and each side was a different size.
Uh-huh.
But what I did, well, it was a group of 4, me and 3 other people. I added a bunch of like beauty supplies to it.
Gotcha.
And like it was like nail file, uh like fucking sharp shit to take out your nails. It was
What
like,
the
and then
hell?
the spoons were supposed to be like to hold your makeup, and then you could just throw the
Yeah.
makeup on your face, and it was like this, like just this whole bullshit. And
Kind of like a Swiss Army knife where you just
Yeah.
have
yeah,
everything.
it was exactly like that. And
Uh-huh.
like I was the only like table that she let keep our product because
Word.
yeah, it was really
Yeah.
cool. Like she just let us keep our product.
Oh, that's
That's what
I
nice.
forgot what I
dope.
called it, but I still have it in my room. It's just dismantled because I needed some of this stuff.
Hey, it works. It works.
Yeah, I think I threw away the Drake hot sauce.
What if you needed it?
I mean,
Uh,
fine.
What if you needed some rocket fuel, dude?
That's true, right? Just like I need to supercharge my car. Maybe I did need it. I mean, my transmission blew, so maybe it was that transmission blew
but I
too.
think I remember mine. Mine was like the little breath mints, but you know, how, like the little mini Tic Tac ones. But
Mm.
mine was like, "Oh, what? You're tired at work? Pop one of these. Caffeine. Oh, what? You don't know if you didn't pull out in time? Give her one of these. She'll be fine. What? You feeling sick today? Pop one of these. You'll be fine. You're going on a first date. Your breast melts. Take one of these. You know."
Super pill.
Yeah,
It's a
super.
it's a limitless pill.
Yeah.
Limitless pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
It's
goofy
funny.
pill thing that I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. J, man.
Mr.
He's
J,
super cool. I
amazing
had
man.
it too.
But again, before we wrap it out, word.
Wrap it out. Let's go.
Wrap it out.
Sing.
Sorry, sorry, gang. Little sleepy still. uh, word of the week.
Word of the week. Okay, I have a quote of the week, right?
Okay, go for it.
So mine is like it doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you finish, right?
Yes, sir.
And I feel like it doesn't matter even when you start. Like you could start college right now as a like 22-year-old, right? Doesn't matter. It just matters when where you end up. Like at the end of the day, it's never too late. Never too late to do anything,
Of course.
you know? Like to pursue whatever dream you have, never too late. I know like there's so many actors that are like still coming up, right?
Yeah.
Or like that barely became famous in like 50.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's never too late.
Never.
You never know when your break is gonna happen. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen in 2 years from now. But never give up on your dream. Simple as that. It's not where you start. It's where you finish.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That
That's
was
good. I
great,
like
that was
that.
great.
I like that. What about you, Juju?
So I have a quote from Master Yoda.
Ooh,
And
Star
this is not in his Yoda speech.
Okay.
You know how he says things backwards.
Yeah.
So it is that the dark side is not stronger. It's just easier.
Mm. But it's funny because like mine is kind of similar. I don't know. I guess this is free balling from the brain.
Free balling?
Yeah, free balling,
Commando.
commando style.
Commando brain.
But basically, what I wanted to say is basically kind of what you're saying. It's easier to fall into temptations. It's easier to fall into just going into your emotions and stuff like that. It's easier just to say screw it and just listen to those desires, you know. But I tell you, I'll say just keep fighting against it. Keep working on yourself. Keep working against those type of urges. Again, we're all human. We're all gonna have them. Like that that's unfortunate. That's what built into us, you know. But at the same time, we have one Almighty God above us who's always gonna be forgiving, always gonna be there to keep us going, you know. So to y'all, I say just keep praying, keep pushing forward. Again, not trying to push my religion on y'all either, but at least for me, that's what I do. Every time I feel angry, every time I feel some sort of way, or just whatever, like I just take a moment, I pray about it, and then I just keep moving forward. And I always feel a lot better afterwards, and I always feel more clear in a way. So to y'all, I say just whatever kind of helps you, you do the same thing. Don't just act out of emotions or out of whatever it is at the moment. So just again, y'all just kind of make sure to protect your inner peace more than just your emotional peace, if that makes sense.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I love that. For sure.
Alrighty, guys. So yeah, that's everything we have for y'all today. We love y'all very much, and as I said before, y'all go and check out the link I'm gonna leave in the bio. We're gonna have I'm gonna try to put links on at least our pages, and then where we're gonna be posting for like the Tokyo X, so y'all can keep track on that.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I think that's all we got for y'all today. Anything I want to say to the audience before we say goodbyes?
So I'll be gone for 2 weeks. I don't know how many videos I'll miss, but
I think if anything, by the time we upload the debrief and all that, you should be back for the next episode. I
Yeah, he
think.
might. Yeah. Well, he might. Since it's 2 weeks, he might miss one.
Oh yeah, you might miss one.
yeah,
I feel like it'd be
I
chill.
think I'll miss one
Yeah, I think it'd be chilling though.
after Tokyo X.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, anyways,
Yeah,
that's
so-
it from me. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah. Just make sure to like and subscribe.
Again, y'all wish Julian safe travels on his journey.
That is true.
Finna sound like we're finna send you to the mountains or something
Real,
to
like,
train.
sacrifice me to a goat or something, dude.
To a goat.
Yeah.
To a goat.
We're gonna sacrifice you too. That's great.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But alrighty, guys, we love y'all. We're gonna catch y'all on the next episode, and y'all stay tuned to what we're gonna be doing. We love y'all. Peace.
See you later.
All right, quick little pose, and that's it. All right, we're good.